Today's reading from God's Work in Our Lives is called The Echo in the Radio. When our church observed Women in the Pulpit Sunday, I was asked to give the morning sermon. In college, I had enjoyed competing on our debate team, so I was used to speaking in front of people. But talking to my own congregation about faith made me unsure of myself. How could I find a way to convey my convictions? I chose for my text Galatians 5:22 and 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. I wanted to show how when we are close to God, when we truly tune into Him, we can feel His love working through us, and the fruit of the Spirit becomes a part of us. In preparation, I prayed earnestly for God's help in finding a simple way to make my point clear. Then, I got an inspiration. I took my 12-year-old son's small transistor radio with me to the pulpit that Sunday morning. Near the end of my sermon, I turned it on and held it up to the microphone. Since I had deliberately set the dial between two stations, loud, fuzzy, static blasted through the speakers. Pulling it away from the mic, I said, that's what it's like when we're not living close to God. But when we're in tune with Him, we demonstrate love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. At that moment, I turned the radio dial to the nearest station to demonstrate the clarity of a properly tuned-in radio. And out came a man's voice, intoning words that proved my point better than anything that I myself could have said. Love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. That's what was playing. Today's God's Work in Our Lives is from Sharon L. Markle. There's a poem here afterwards called Tuning In. I turn a dial and here it is, the light, the music, voices more, never seen or heard before. Now suddenly I am aware that you are here, are everywhere, God, around, above, within, my only need to tune you in. That poem's by Mildred N. Hoyer. And that's God's work in our lives when we decide to tune in.